All right, we are coming to you. Here you go. Um, Welcome. Thank you so much. This is episode 2 of Alvin's Corner. So happy to have you guys here and really appreciate it. I'd be remiss if I didn't say thank you so much. I put out episode 1 around this time last week, which is interesting. I'm doing my pulse check tonight. I'm up. I'm working on a project. I have a really busy week ahead of me. Last week was even busier because even though I do things in during the day and my day job, I have other projects that I'm working on as well, and I'm so excited for these things. It's such an amazing time for me, and I hopefully you feel my excitement and my passion and my joy for the things that I have going on, and hopefully that translates and helps you throughout your day. And I want you to have a lot of things going on as well. So what I want to do today is kind of slow it down a little bit, and I'd be remiss if I didn't say thank you and show you just a tremendous amount of gratitude. So we put out episode 1, and the market speaks. You guys told me that you liked it, and I greatly appreciate that. I'm humbled by it. I have a ton of relating in displaying just the words that I feel right now is emotional connection. I think that's the piece, and that's the word I want to talk about today is emotion. Last week we talked about energy in episode 1. Today we're going to talk about the word emotion and what does that mean to me, and how does that translate to you, and how does that translate to real life applications, and how do you bring that word to life. So why am I doing this? This is Alvin's Corner. So officially, for those that are new, welcome. And what Alvin's Corner is love. First and foremost, I'm leading this channel with love, with a tremendous amount of perspective and over 20 years of leadership experience and positivity. I think we don't have enough of that going on with the landscape of the world that we live in today, with all of the distractions and the noise and all of the advertisements, just everything that's around us that is constantly invading our space. I think sometimes we need to slow it down and put some discipline, some practices around how we're living our lives, and how do we get the most out of living our best lives and becoming the best versions of ourselves. And I transparently think this channel is helping me do that, and hopefully through this journey of continued self-discovery. And as you know, I'm a 70s child, and in my 40s, is hopefully that helps bring perspective and just joy and excitement and learnings for all of us. So I would ask you to please continue to subscribe, tell your friends, check out my videos, and I think this is going to be a tremendous movement for positivity, for love, and perspective around business leadership, around the way we're living our lives, the healthy choices that we're making, and how do we truly impact one another. So that's Alvin's Corner. So again, welcome guys. Thank you so much. So let's get into it. So we're going to talk about the word emotion. So I'm going to give you guys an example. This is real life and happened this afternoon. So it's 2:59 in the morning right now, East Coast time. I'm still up. Still have energy. I'm gonna get some sleep after this, and then I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna go get a workout and start my day and get a lot of work done, and then work in the evening, and then get up and impact more people's lives. And I think that's the energy that you need. So that emotional piece to understanding why you're doing it and what you're impacting, I think that's the driving force, and that emotional awareness to what's happening around you. So I'll share this. This afternoon, I was talking to one of my brothers. His name is William, and this young man, he's well beyond his years. Just a really amazing guy. We've known each other for many years. And I call him my brother because he is, and I look up to this guy. He looks up to me, and we have some amazing dialogues and perspective around life, around music, around what's happening around the world. And today, I was thinking about, he's a die-hard Eagles fan. When I say diehard Eagles fan, I'm not talking about just when the Super Bowl Eagles. I'm talking about 20 years ago Eagles fan. So I called him up and said, "Help me understand, why are you such a diehard Eagles fan? And no matter who you meet, when they're around you, they actually are cheering for you. They want you to be a part of a winning team and a winning culture, and people want you to win. Even if they're not an Eagles fan, they want you to win because of your beliefs and how you translate that to people, that energy and that emotion and that edge piece. You translate that to people. Help me understand that." So I said, "You got to share that with me. Like, what do you do that when people come around you, they want to rally with you for a cause, even if it's not a cause that they believe in?" Because not everybody's an Eagles fan, and sports are extremely competitive. I'm a Giants fan. I love New York Giants, and even when I'm around this guy, I almost want to cheer with him for his team. Not against my team, of course, but with him against other teams. And it's so interesting. So he wrote me something back, and I just want to, I have my computer, and I was working on a project, I have notes up. And again, this channel is raw, it's uncut. This is what it is, and embrace it. We are intimate and having a conversation. So this is what he sent back to me. So I'm going to read it to you. If my eyes are glancing over, I'm just looking at my computer screen here. He said, "Hey, Alvin, there's some things I was thinking about." And then he dove into it. "There's a difference between understanding and feeling. Most people around me may understand why it is that I'm a fan of the Eagles, but not all understand what I feel. And they don't feel the same way I do. However, the difference rests in what I hold to be my personal struggle, the persistence and the courage to keep trying, even if it means losing 100 times." Let's pause there for a second. Let's throw a flag, take a time out. So this young man said, the difference rests in what I hold to be the personal struggle. So his team has not won a Super Bowl in never, ever. This is their first Super Bowl win. He's been a diehard fan for over 20 some years. Not winning, but still consistently cheered on this team. How does that translate to real life? If you consistently are losing and you're focused, but you're believing and you're persistent in what your goals are and what the purpose are, you don't stop. You continue going after your goals. You stay persistent to the cause. It hit me hard. And then it said, if it means losing 100 times, like you continue going after it. Then he went on to say, it's always easier to cheer for a team that has had a winning culture, a winning quarterback. Very few players take the time to describe the hunger that they feel to win, not just the team they play against, but their own personal pride. So what that meant to me is, you don't just because you're not a part of a winning team, you never lose your pride. Like some of those guys that constantly win and win and win, are they doing the same things when they weren't winning to win? Were they practicing, were they doing two-a-days, where they're in the gym practicing nonstop so that they could eventually win a championship? Or when you start winning, are you doing those same things? Do you stay disciplined in your behaviors and your mannerisms and the things that you need to do to stay consistent and go towards that winning goal? Hopefully that makes sense. As you guys know, I'm very passionate. This is who I am. This is my most authentic self. So please understand where I'm coming from. Then he went on to say, let's see there. Very few players take the time to describe the hunger that they have to win, not just for the team, but they play for, but their own personal pride. And it's that fire within them, that hunger. And most of all, that passion in the heart and soul that can't be duplicated. No one can tell you how much you should believe in something. No one can tell you how much you should drive towards a goal. You are the driver of your destiny. So imagine this. You ever been in a car and, most cars or cell phones, they have GPS systems right now. Have you ever been lost? You can literally dial in on a phone or a smartphone or in your car the destination. A GPS will take you to where you want to be. It's a roadmap. In life, we need to have a mental, emotional connection and have that GPS in our minds that says, I want to set a course, set a destination. I'm emotionally attached to what that goal is, that end goal, and I want to be able to reverse mechanics, get there. So with the end in mind, because when you're in the car and you're driving, the GPS doesn't tell you, hey, you're wrong, you're making a wrong turn. You follow and trust the GPS. You need to trust your instinct. You need to trust and believe in yourself that you're setting the right goals and you're setting the right destinations for where you want to be. Hopefully I conveyed that the right way to you guys. It feels right to me. Those who desire to win the most sometimes don't win. They don't get the shine that they deserve. It could be because they don't have the honorary decorations behind it. They don't have the gritty mentality. And everybody's been through struggle. I'm going through and reading all this stuff. But the difference is understand that you have that edge piece and you have the mentality to continue to strive towards your goals. So I wanted to share a little bit of his message today because it hit me really hard. If you have goals and you have the emotional intelligence to understand what you need to do and block out the noise, block out the opinions of others, and just focus on you and what you're going after and your goals and be persistent in it, you can achieve your goal. So what are some practical things that you guys can do to achieve your goals? One, write them down. No, like right now. Like get a piece of paper out and write down your goals with the end in mind. What's the end goals? And then I want you to think about emotionally, I want you to feel it. When you write those goals down, how do you feel? Close your eyes and think about it. How do I feel when I write this goal down? Then reverse engineer it. What are the things you need to do to get to that end goal? What things need to be in place? Do you need to remove people out of your life? Do you need to invite people into your life? Do you need to change some of your behaviors and some of your patterns? What do you need to do to dramatically affect yourself to get to your end goal? Listen to some music. Music makes you happy. That emotional intelligence. When you feel good, you translate good. When you feel good, it feeds off to the world. It's an amazing, amazing experience. What you can also do is ask for advice. Connect with a friend, connect with someone that you trust, and ask them for advice. Hey, what do you think about this? I was thinking about my goals, and this is what I was thinking about. What do you think? And collaborate on those things. So I gotta tell you, I wanted to share a little bit of that message. I have so much content to share with you guys, and gotta dish it out. So I love you guys. I mean that so much from the bottom of my heart. This is about positivity, and hopefully I impacted some part of your day to put your day in perspective and go after your goals. Wake up with the right emotional intelligence and emotional IQ, if you will, and do a pulse check to how you're feeling. Let that translate positively to other people. Put it in perspective about a winning attitude, and no matter how many times you don't win or you don't succeed, keep trying. Don't stop going after your goals. Now, please subscribe to my channel. Make sure you tell a friend. This is a movement of positivity and love and perspective, and I appreciate you guys so much. This is Alvin's Corner. Peace out.